I'm probably gonna get in trouble for this. It's funny to me. When I was going out in 2007 to get some of my things just to move them, because sometimes when you leave a place, you leave things behind. And sometimes when you leave things behind, somebody says, you gotta go move it. And I'm like, oh. And so I flew back and I moved some things. Sometimes when you move things, things get left behind. But the interesting thing to me is how they're really not paying so very much attention to the altitude of these things. I mean, of course, they're mentioning it, but they're not talking about how important it is. When I went back in 2007 to get my shit, I was going online. It was early on the online experience, and they were trying to give me Frontier Airlines, and somehow I didn't end up taking Frontier Airlines. But I was in the air, flying in the airplane, and this kid in front of me, he looked at me, and I was pointing at him already, saying, look out there, isn't it beautiful? That it already happened. People need to be reminded, at least the very first time, how beautiful it is to be that high above the world. And then again, I looked and I said, and he was looking at me. I'm like, we're looking out the window together. I said, and there was an airplane that was close enough that we could have fucking hit it, because the words were on the side of the airplane. It said Frontier. It was the plane I was supposed to take. And it was like, I'm thinking, are we supposed to be this close to something this high in the air? Oh my God. No wonder the government's shooting shit down.